I'm gonna walk away from you now. I'm gonna walk away from you now. I'm gonna walk away from you now. I'm gonna walk away from you. I'm gonna walk away from you now. I'm gonna walk away from you.
Hello and welcome to episode 13 of my Pokemon Platinum Randomized Nuzlocke. You will have seen the grand montage that we did level up your Pokemon. Well, I guess I should say you would have seen a grinding montage where we leveled up Pokemon and where we actually lost one. So we're going to quickly go through the team recap. We have Dell, our Skitty, holding the Focus Band. We have Kavlar, our Shieldon, Tripolar, Magnemite, XX Claw XX, probably just going to call it Color Claw, our Cawfish, and our Dark Elf, our Nuzlocke. You will see that we lost Yonda, our Meditite, to a critical hit. I mean, I know it was kind of on the edge, but we would have lived it without a critical hit. Just barely did it with a critical hit. So today we will be going in and we will be battling with the second gym, and hopefully winning. I don't see why we wouldn't, as we're all level 18 with the exception of Dark Elf who's level 20. And then going up here, I'm just going to quickly go show you, because I imagine it'll be a short episode otherwise. We're going to go up here, we're not going to go to the Poke Center. We might actually end up going to the Poke Center at some point, but no. We're actually going to go ahead and we are going to go up to this building, the Galactic building. And perhaps go get another encounter in the cave off to the right of there. But with that being said, and with that quick tour and rather unordinary intro, we are going to go ahead and battle our second gym leader. The the grass type gym leader. It's called the Plant Gym. And her name escapes me. But at least I know it's a she. And let's go ahead. We're actually going to, we are going to lead out with Dell because of Fake Out. And also because it's just next to be leveled anyway, so Fake Out just kind of works nicely with that. Leads out the Bagon, or Bagon. Either way, it has it kind of reminds me of Vampires in the way that it is powerful, but I don't see it as being as bulky as some. I think it's like most Pokemon that have a bulky middle evolution. Is the first one's not too bulky. The last evolution isn't that bulky, but the first stage is usually the really bulky one. Yeah, that kind of was convoluted. By the way, it's level 20, so it looks like we're right about on par with it. It's going to lure us. We're going to go ahead and go for a crap. I can't even remember what it's called. A Vice Grip, hoping for a crit. And a crit is what we get. We're going to go ahead and do that again. It does Super Potion. If we can get rid of her Super Potions nice and early, I'm fine with that. Another crit. Have to love the high critical hit ratio. Headbutt. That hits us pretty hard. This should hopefully take it out. And it does. Depending on what the next Pokemon is, we're either going to Super Potion or we are going to switch out. Do get to level 19. All of our stats are pretty balanced. I do like that. Quagsire. We do actually have a grass type. Problem is that it does not have a grass move, as no matter what the terrain of the gym is, apparently it's still indoors, so it's going to give you Triforce regardless of what the terrain looks like. But that's cool. I mean, at least we're going to go ahead and do a Fake Out again, because why not? But I mean, at least we are a grass type, so we can resist both its stabs relatively well. And let's see if we can't get any of the stats. Would be fine with me. I mean, 1 does damage and 2 impede the battle for the other side. We are not so lucky. It does go for a non-stab slam, which does a lot of damage actually, much more than I was hoping for. But we're really kind of banking on getting some damage on it, getting some status on it. I mean, we do end up getting the bonus. The slam will now be subsequently less powerful, and that just kind of shows right there. We'll probably be alright at the next one as well. But what we're going to do actually is, because considering it's burnt, when we shouldn't really be in a rush, we are going to go ahead and Super Potion. And that should just assure that we get the win with Dark Elf here. And let's go ahead, and we're actually going to go, there's no reason not to. We're going to go for another natural power, and of course the potion will happen. We can't get another status. The only reason we're even doing this is just for the damage of it. I would love to bring in Magnemite because it has Sonic Boom, and that's a guaranteed 20 HP every time. But as this thing is just exhibited Mud Bomb, I don't want to risk that. We're gonna go for Bite and hope it goes first with some type of attack 2 times in a row. Mud Bomb, that's cool. That would be a nice healthy chunk of damage to it. Sadly, we do avoid the second Mud Bomb, so we're only going to get about half the damage we would have otherwise gotten. But it's still enough to faint, so nothing to complain about. You don't get extra points for overkill. Nice level 21, we are leveling quite well. Two Pokemon, 2 levels. We're 2 Pokemon, we fought 2 Pokemon with 2 Pokemon, and we've gotten 2 level ups. Okay, so again, this would actually be a pretty good place to keep in on it, considering it is a psychic type. I think we might actually want to do that. Just thinking, do we have anything that has dark moves or bug moves or anything, and the answer is no, we do not. This is going to be our ace, I assume. It is at level 22, so we are going to be 1 level under, but that's cool. It does also kind of look like something that she would use, at least to me. We're going to go ahead and Super Potion again, no need to be stingy. We can also kind of scope out what it wants to do. Going to go straight in for the Confusion. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm kind of fond of Grumpig though, considering it's it was the star Pokemon of the first team that I battled with on this channel. Way back when, like, something like 5-6 months ago. If I had to guess. Magico. And that was deeply unfortunate. We're going to go for that again. Let's go to Magico once more. I think Magico stops statuses. I'm not 100% sure on that. Tell you one thing though, we're not going to figure out if we keep hitting ourselves in the face like that. Luckily we will snap out. Why were we going for fake out? Yeah, I screwed the pooch. I kept going for fake out. I actually was meaning to go for natural power. It didn't really work out, did it? Look at me like an idiot. Like, why isn't it working? And yeah, that's why. It will confuse us again. We're not about to hit ourselves twice more. For that type of damage, it's not worth it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch in. Although honestly, I think the Dark Elf might be. I think the reason we're not getting any direct damage from it is it might have a psychic attack it just can't use on us. And if that's the case, then we're actually in pretty good shape. I'm just trying to decide if it's worth staying in like that or not.
Fine.
We're gonna go ahead for we're gonna go ahead for Tripolar and see what we can get out of this. Let's go ahead and try Sonic Boom. It is going to confuse us, but honestly, we're a machine that has no ears. I don't get how it works, but I guess the game isn't meant to be logical. It's meant to be balanced and fair, and that it definitely is. And that's how I hit myself every time I'm in confusion, which is what's happening here. And I was right that it does have a psychic move that it's not using. It leaves us on 6 HP to the crit. That means if we hit ourselves, luckily we do snap out confusion. We're going to get the Sonic Boom off where it misses. How's that for unfortunate? We're going to go back in Dark Elf because we do not want to attempt that anymore. That was far too close, and had we not snapped out confusion and hit ourselves, we would have fainted. Alright, well we're out of confusion for this turn, so we can go ahead and we can actually, let's see what happens if we bite on it. It doesn't have any damaging moves. I was hoping that, I don't know what I was hoping. I mean, there's no outcome where the bite actually mattered. all it does is wastes 2 turns for us. There's no practical reason for it at all. Because the only damaging attack it seems to have is the side beam, and it won't attack us with side beam, so there's nothing to be gained from Bide. But it does give it a free option to confuse us and get magic codes up and all the rest of it. Every time. We're truly confused. It's true confusion. Luckily, we do break through it. Do get to use our Tri Attack. I believe, like I said, Magic Code prohibits status while it's used. And if that's the case, we're really going to be kind of screwed up here. In fact, it's almost the point where I just don't want to even try to use this anymore. It's not doing anything. Luckily, do Snapback Confusion. Get up the Triforce again. Triforce. Tri Attack. I always call it Triforce. My mistake. Wrong Nintendo property. We do actually get the status, the paralysis, so that does kind of disprove my initial assumption. We're going to go ahead and we're actually going to go for a Rock Smash, only to try to drop its defense, because apparently it's pretty powerful. And even if it is resisted, which it is, I'd prefer to have a few defense drops where it doesn't even matter if it resists or not. 0.5 damage with a, if your defense is in half, it might as well be full damage. At least that's my fuzzy math without looking into it at all. Is that or does Magic Coat make it so you can't land crits? I don't even know. We are now a minus. We did -2 its defense thus far. Even if he uses a super potion, it won't even matter to us really, or she, I should say. That was a crit, so maybe, maybe not. I don't even know. Here's a Confusion again. Of course. I think we've broken through it twice in the all the confusion turns we've had. I haven't kept count of the turns we've had, but we have hit ourselves a lot. Luckily, we're breaking out confusion pretty quick. Silver lining right there. Super potion should be this turn if it has one to use. The AI will not use another super potion. There goes the gun pick. I was about to say Grumble. Wrong gun. Man, I love that music, and it is the director. Director of Herbology, I guess. I don't even know. And what TM will you give us that's not going to be what you actually say it is? First thing I thought said, we got the Greninja badge from Greninja. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's cool. Pokemon up to level 30, good to know. Thank you for TM86, which is going to not be... It will not be... Thunder Wave. Actually, it might be Thunder Wave because it's really an odd place to get Thunder Wave at a grass gym. So, it might actually tell us the truth on that. Let's see. And if it is, then we might have something to do with it. We'll see. It is Thunder Wave, and yeah, let's see what we can do with it. I don't know what it is initially, so could have some pretty funny pairing. We can give it to Yell, we can give it to our Dark Elf as well. Future shocks the foe with a quick jolt of electricity. The attack cannot be evaded. Well, I mean that's nice, especially for Sand Attack. I think a Sand Attack will kind of go the way of Dodo later on in this game, because I presume because it's supposed to be equal levels, or to equal power, randomized equal power. You know what, I said that we were going to go ahead and do our next account after the rocket building. But I'm actually kind of having a change of heart on that. We're going to go ahead and grab my next account now because I want to, and I'd like to have a full team of 6 because that just looks so pretty, doesn't it? Okay, thank you. I did hit the button a little too many times. But I defy you to find someone who does not spam the A button in a Poké Center. It's just a little different in the actual game. I don't know why, but I hardly ever talk to her multiple times in the actual game. But for some reason, when it comes to keyboard, I do spam it. I spam it a little too much, perhaps. We do have Rock Smash, fortunately. Let's see if we can. I was gonna say, let's see if we can sneak past this guy. Obviously, we can't. So we do get an extra battle right here. That's cool. We should have switched out Delicacy since level 19, but we did not. A gold pin, huh? No Psychic, no ground to be had. If only we still had Nugget, but you know, we don't. That actually was pretty solid. It was a crit as well. We're going to get the flinch there, then we're just going to go ahead and double slap it. Why, you ask? Because we can. And we get a crit on the double slap. That's some true luck right there. Luxio? Who is next up? It would be Bagon. Electric is going to be a special type, and we do not want to risk it. Going to go for a Vice Grip. Why, you ask? You didn't ask, well, I'll tell you anyway. It's because it's a high critical hit ratio, and we're having pretty good luck with crits thus far. Well, it is a special defense, and that doesn't really matter because we're hitting it defensively. I think it's going to be a special defensive wall here very quickly, but they can go ahead and do that all at once. Be especially defensive, I mean. And third time's a charm. We will have it down this turn. Believe you me. And we do get the crit on the last one, which is kind of funny. It always happens, doesn't it? I get most of my crits when I don't need them anymore. Okay, Chief. That guy actually kind of does look like a Chief. Not in the conventional way, but he looks a little more... It's more sense that he's... Crap, a Chief. Okay, we're just going to back out here really quickly so we don't get any counter. Because we don't want the counter right now. We are going to go actually and shoot this Pokeball first. After we have to battle this guy, I'm pretty sure. We are going to switch though. Switch to Cavalry because we're pretty much supposed to. Just do a quick team switch up right here. This is my way of not filing, but my system of knowing who's supposed to be trained next, and it does serve me pretty well. It has for a while. We'll of course give him the focus band now. Or her, my mistake. Oh well, your music sounds fun. And what you happen to have, would-be Birdcatcher. It's actually Juggler. Alright. Whismer. Look, there's just normal attacks, but it's still, I believe, yeah. I don't know. I think I might have some special normal attacks. But it does avoid the initial hit. Or the initial attempt to attack it. Let's see how that works. Yeah, we get 1 HP. I can go ahead and do that all it likes. Well, I can do another 43 times before I actually care. And that's, of course, excluding the recoil damage from the takedown. Okay, I can do another 36 times. I don't really care. We're getting there. Riolu, huh? I mean, it is a fighting type. For that reason, I don't really want to be in, but I have high defense. And for that reason, I think I might be okay. I'm going to stay in, hoping all it has really is tackle, but at the level of 17, it probably does have at least one fighting move. That's a nice 2 KO though. Oh, crap. Crap. Oh, crap. Counter. No way I could have seen a counter coming. That, looks like we're bound to have 5 Pokemon at the very best. Man, Cowboy. Why couldn't your Focus Band have kicked in right there? And honestly, even if I was to go... Well, no, Sonic Boom I believe would have needed Mirror Coat. I was gonna say, even if I was to go Sonic Boom, it would be guaranteed 40, 20, it would have been 40 on the counter. It's like... Yeah. Well, she definitely does take, definitely take a pound of flesh in the way of taking our Cowboy, which is really a nice defense. And it's Smelling Salts. Considering that Pokemon's now fainted and we just got Smelling Salt, that's, it's a little bit of a slap in the face. And our Fighting type just fainted in the grinding montage. I wonder if it's trying to tell us something. Only reason oh, if it's paralyzed, not asleep. If I can give it to Magnemite, which I can't, because Magnemite has T-Wave, that would have been a nice 1-2 combo. We're going to go ahead and save it. And we will actually go in with our Corpse for Pokemon to get that first encounter and see what we end up getting, and then we'll, of course, deposit in the Death Box. Be something good, be something good, be something good. Here's a Claw. Okay, nice critical hit ratio there, and also if we do happen to find a Snivy, that'd be great. We don't have Strength yet, so we're kind of stuck to this part of the cave. And our first encounter will be a Tayursa, which we can't use. But Tayursa. No, Earthstring would be nice, but I don't... It might be an okay thing to switch out Skitty with, because the odds of us finding a Moonstone versus getting an Earthstring just from leveling it. Leveling to an Earthstring is a lot easier and a lot more surefire. So that might end up what we should what I will end up doing. Go ahead and tell me in the comment section what you think. Should we actually get rid of the Skitty and grab Tayursa, or should we keep our Skitty hoping for the Moonstone, and then if we get it, then we have a Delcatty, and that you never see Delcatties like ever. So it's really up to you guys. That's another reason I don't want to get rid of a Skitty, because how many times you see Skitty or Delcatty in Nuzlocke, or in any LP really? I think I've only seen it once. It wasn't in Nuzlocke, it was in LP 2. And it does break out in the just before the 3rd shake. Go ahead and fake Tears. I don't even need my special attack anymore, as I will be going for you with Pokeballs, and we're not going to get you any lower because none of Pokemon is so weak as to not to take you out in one hit with a damaging move. And there we go. Second time's the charm on that one. The little bear Pokemon. Well, that kind of goes along with what I was actually going to call it anyway. Okay, I could do it, but I need to not have those letters and caps just to distinguish it. Just watch me still not be able to do it and act like an idiot. That's not how you spell care. Actually, I think it was the way you spell care. It just looks weird in Pokemon font, or in lowercase font. Oh, it looks like I'm going to miss one. I'm going to be one too short, one character too short. So we'll see how we can make that work. Yep. It's ER anyway. Okay, I was gonna call it Care Bear. I was hoping for it to be Care the Bear, but nope. Just keep ahead with. I don't want to change the Care, so it's going to go ahead and change it up, or do the uppercase lowercase thing still. Maybe if I hit the right keys, that'd be nice. Care Bear. There we go, we have Care Bear now. So yes, we now need to deposit 1 in the morgue and 1 in the daycare, I guess, technically. I know it's not a daycare, there's actually daycares in the game, so it doesn't work that well. But I like overthinking things. Such a slow tempo in this, it reminds me of an Old West type setting, which doesn't really make sense to me. Think a ground type or a rock type gym would thrive in an Old West type setting. Maybe even normal type, but you don't expect this type of tempo for music in a grass type gym town. And we had Focus Band too, we didn't have any luck with it, sadly. Okay, Care Bear, you go ahead and you go back and you go in here. And you, Cavalier, I will be taking your item in a moment, but actually I'll take it right now. Take your item. There we go. Now you are actually going to the death box because you were unfortunate enough to get hit by a counter, which I wasn't expecting. I would have expected it from a Pokemon such as Bright over here, but not a Pokemon like the, well, I mean, I knew it could have it, but it didn't even occur to me. Like, if I had time to think about it, I would have probably thought a counter, but anyway, it's done now. We're down to 1 Pokemon. Well, we're down to 3 Pokemon.